every step of the way was perfect. Kathleen had an appointment on the Wednesday and had a scan, or a Doppler, and everything was fine. And so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday there was movement. She said, no, I haven't felt much movement today. This was on the Sunday, so on the Monday we decided to ring the hospital. We went into the hospital and one of the midwives came up to us and did an ultrasound or a scan with the Doppler first up. She was sort of a bit unsure of what to go. She goes, I might just go and get the doctor. So Kathleen and I sort of looked at each other and didn't think too much of it, I guess, at the time. But then the doctor came in and put the ultrasound on, and yeah, those words that'll always stick in our heads, I think, that, you know, there is no heartbeat. I think we both just sort of looked at each other in shock and obviously broke down in tears and just numb, basically, just an emptiness. So they gave us some options of whether to leave the hospital and have a think about what you wanted to do, which was unbelievable, but I guess everyone's different. And then, so we decided to have Mia via cesarean, and yeah, just proceeded with that. Yeah, we met Mia. It's just amazing. Well, she was perfect. Like, just looking at her, there was like absolutely nothing. Like, no, you know, physically, she was perfect. Kathleen and I wanted to both do like skin on skin, so we did that. We gave Mia a bath together with the use of the cold cots that they have in the hospital. We also, you know, basically had her by our side 24/7. I think it was time, that was after 6 days. Took it as a sign that, you know, it was time to sort of leave the hospital and yeah, leave her there, unfortunately, which was, again, one of the hardest things ever, I think. It makes you feel like you're, I don't know the word for it, crap parents. You're not, you know, you're not a good parent because you know, you're meant to be leaving the hospital with your child, not leaving them there. We had a lovely funeral with family and friends, and a balloon release, and we used a lot of fairy dust. One of Kathleen's friends organised some fairy dust, and yeah, there's fairy dust all over Australia and the rest of the world, so yeah. Yeah, we didn't get told about anything in a great deal. We didn't get told about stillbirth. You know, they talk about a lot of other things, but not stillbirth. They don't talk about movements that matter, sleeping on your side. We didn't get told really anything. I guess that's one of the biggest things why we feel sort of blindsided. Effective education where they just tell you about everything, open and honest. Yeah. You know, as I said, different, you know, they talk about spina bifida and Down syndrome, but they, you know, they don't mention stillbirth. Doesn't get a mention. I just, you know, I think having that awareness, we may have been able to go in sooner.